Hi friends, welcome to my channel, Happy Ode Home. I wanted to pop on today to provide you a little bit of a life update. It's been a while since I've been on talking to you all, so I just wanted to let you know what's going on. First, I want to say how incredibly grateful I am to have such a supportive community as you all. This YouTube community, you all are so unbelievably supportive, kind, gracious, and I love you all. You all have helped me more than you know, and I hope that maybe this video will help some of you in return. So, it's like so hard to do. I've been stressing for days about this video. Okay. Let's restart that. It's been a year now since I made a difficult decision to end my marriage. Not an easy decision, well, easy in part, difficult in other parts, but not something I entered into lightly, but something that needed to be done. It's been a year now, and it's been a huge struggle. And the biggest part, and I'll go a little bit, later on in the video about why it's been such a struggle, but when I made the decision, I made a very logical decision. My thought process, it was absolutely the right thing to do for myself, for my physical, for my mental health. It was 100% the right thing to do. Very logical decision. That part actually was very easy. The other part that isn't so easy is the heart. So the brain says one thing, but the heart says something else. And when the head and the heart are not in conjunction, that is when it's so incredibly difficult. And that is what I have been struggling with for a year. My head and my heart have not been able to talk to each other, and they have been fighting, and it's just been emotionally very, very draining. So, where does that leave me? It leaves me, so 6 months ago, I got on here, I moved out, we sold our home 6 months ago, and I moved out here on my own, and I made a video 6 months ago. And in that video, I wasn't even able to say the words that I separated, let alone use the D word, divorce. Everything was just so difficult, but so much has happened in the past 6 months, and I can say with more certainty and determination and grit that I am getting divorced. And I'm okay with that. And I'm okay saying it. And I think finally the head and the heart have agreed on what is best for me, and they're no longer fighting. And that feels really good. That is where I'm actually able to move forward for the rest of my life. So I don't know if you all have struggled in that type of situation, you know, where your emotions say one thing, but logic says something else. And it's just so incredibly difficult. It's so incredibly difficult because you know the right thing to do, but you know, your heart is just still invested in it. And it's just emotionally draining. But I am happy to say I am moving on. I hope my future is very bright. I think it will be. But yeah, these past 6 months have been very, very difficult for me. And I appreciate all of your comments and people reaching out to me privately. And it's been really, really nice. I really do care so much for you all, and that's why I wanted to make this video in case there is anybody else out there that is struggling in the same situation. So basically, I am making this video for 3 reasons. Number 1, I wanted to provide you all an update on what's going on, how I've been doing, since so many of you have been so sweet and concerned. Number 2, making this video actually shows like how far I've come. And the fact that I can say it, that I am getting divorced. I can say it. And I'm not completely tearing up and crying. Maybe after I make this video, maybe I will. Okay. So that I can come on and say those words that I am getting divorced and I am okay with it. And thirdly, if I can help anyone else out there that is struggling in a situation that is just not right for you, just to please get out of it for your mental and your physical self. Just to please remove yourself from the situation and to try to move forward. And it's not easy. It is not easy at all. It's going to be probably the most difficult thing you've ever done. But as so many of you have told me, it's hard now, but down the road, you're going to look back and think, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I did that. I'm so much happier now. I'm so glad I made that decision. But the road is going to be hard. The road is going to be hard. I read that the actual worst part of a divorce is the separation. And that kind of resonated with me. I was like, okay, I mean, I can see that because, you know, emotions are so high and it's such a difficult time and it's such a big change. You know, when you go from being a unit, you know, you and your best friend to not, and living on your own. It's a very, very big change. But moving forward is very, very important. And for me, I'm someone that I'm going to walk through the fire. I am not going to walk around it. I am going to walk through it. I want to know what the situation is. I want to deal with it. I want to know all the facts and then make a decision that is best for me based on everything that I know. I don't want to walk around with blinders on, pretending things aren't happening. I want to know exactly what is going on and make the decision for myself and what is best for me for all of those reasons. Again, the head and the heart. What is the best decision? And I hope, again, if I can help any of you out there to please remove yourself from situations that you know are not right. And just think about your future, yourself, your health, your family, your kids, just everything. And I think you probably will look back after doing it as well and think that that was the right decision. Recently, I also read a statistic saying that fewer women regret divorce than men. So there's a larger percent of men that regret divorcing than women. Women are happier after divorcing than men are. Isn't that interesting? Wonder why. Anyway, so all of you, I hope this gave you a little bit of an update as to what I'm doing. I've gotten through, like I said, 6 months of this, and now the decision is made, which is a big relief. And I feel good about that. I feel good about that decision. But, the next portion isn't going to be easy. Getting lawyers involved, and hopefully that's going to be an easy process. But you never know. Most couples want to do things nicely and amicably, and you try, but maybe it turns. I hope not. I am very willing to do things very nicely, amicably, as much as possible that I can. But I'll fight. I'll do whatever I need to do, what's best for me and for my family. So I guess that's kind of what I just wanted to get on here and relay that message to you all, let you know that I'm doing okay. I'm doing better. There have been tons of tears and sleepless nights and stress and so much, that goes into all this, and the reconciliation of my head and my heart, trying to agree. But, as I've mentioned, I have super supportive friends that are just wonderful. They are just magnificent. And, and I do pray, and I find peace in prayer. So that has helped. So between that and friends and just, trying to keep busy, and I want to get more back into doing my videos. I know I've said this before, and I'm sorry that I've let you down. I have every good intention of doing things, and then I fall into a rut, and I'm just not able to do anything, and you just kind of want to crawl into your little hole put the cover over your head and just not deal with anything. But we know that that's not the right thing to do. Getting up and dealing with it and exercising, and I've been going for these long 3-mile walks through my neighborhood, which has been wonderful. I've really enjoyed that. So please, all of you, anybody else struggling with this, going through it, I encourage you just to get up, to fight for yourself, and just to turn your life around. Because basically I can tell you that emotionally I hit rock bottom. I hit as low as I was going to go. And at that point, that's at the point where I realized I have got to crawl out of here, because there's no other place to go than up. So I'm very happy that I did that. And it was the right decision. It was the right decision for me. And I am working my way back up. And I think sometimes that's what you have to do, right? You have to hit rock bottom before you can turn around and work your way out of it. You have to get to your lowest point where you decide in your mind, I cannot take anymore. This is it. I'm either just going to shrivel up, or I am going to fight for my life. And that's what I did. So feeling better. Of course, I still have bad days, but all in all, it's coming together, and I am moving forward, and I am very thankful for that. I'm very thankful for you all too. Please, thank you so much. Please, I encourage you to move forward if you're in these situations. And thank you again for all of your support. Drop me a line in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. Say hi. I love hearing from you. I respond to all the messages. You know, regardless of how long it takes, hours, days, I will respond to each one of you and let you know how much I appreciate you. And thank you so much again for your support. You are the most wonderful community out there. And I love you all. And next step. So yeah, what am I doing? Looking around, you know, what I want to do next. As you know, I'm in a rental. I have another 6 months for this. So kind of looking around and trying to decide on what my next move is and where I want to end up. So I hope to have more about that and have you come along with me in the process when I do make that decision. But for now, just kind of trying to deal with things on a day-to-day basis. Love seeing my kids. You know, one of the most difficult things about this is the kids, obviously, and you just want them to be okay, and you want them to be able to deal with it, and yeah, you just want them to be okay because they're the most important things in the world to you. So that's been hard, but I enjoy seeing them so much and spending time with them, and they're my whole heart, and I love them to the moon and back. They are the best things ever. Okay, I've rambled on. I am going to get off of here, and thank you again, all. I'm so grateful for you, and I hope to see you all again very soon and provide additional updates and let you know what's going on. All right, all. Thank you.